It happens.
Okay. I worked for him in his clubhouse last year for about 3 months until the clubhouse got shut down by the government. So on the first day that I submitted my CV to his hotel for the job, he copied my number off my CV and he called me and he told me that he wanted to have he wanted a relationship with me, but because I was working for him, then I used to turn him down. And during the course of the 4 months I worked in the club, every time he came into the club too, he always made advances at me, but I did not turn him down.
Sadly, these girls will spend the useful part of their lives in jail as the law has caught up with them. Uh, Another thing is that the dead cannot speak. So this employer has no opportunity of defending himself against this girl's testimony. But me, I want to look at this case in a different dimension. I'm not supporting what they did. What they did is very bad, and you can see the law has caught up with them. But if you have the opportunity of employing people, please stay professional all through the process. There is no point of making sexual advances uh, on your employer or persons that work for you. There's no point. You must not have sex with that girl to give her a job or make her remain in the job. Sadly, this is the dark side. This is the reflection of one of the dark side of our employment system in Nigeria, as our girls are going through numerous sexual harassment from persons they work for, either their supervisors, their managers, the CEO of their companies. If you have the opportunity of employing people and this is your style, you better change. Oyoma, no use your hand, kill yourself. Yes, zip up, please. Nevertheless, don't take person's life because of poverty.
Favor, who are both students of the Kwara State Polytechnic and are facing grave allegations for their involvement in a horrific crime, the robbery and murder of Mr. Adeniyi Ojo, the son of Chief Emmanuel Ojo, a prominent figure in Ilorin, Kwara State. Through meticulous investigative work, our officers were able to trace and apprehend these suspects in Mowe Ibafo, Ogun State. In the tragic incident, the dude tied the deceased under the guise of having a sex wrong and demanded money from him. But when he was not forthcoming, they resorted to drugging and suffocating him, leading to his untimely demise. They have been processed and will be charged to court any moment from now.
He had intention of stealing cash or valuables from him because I told him we only had intentions to steal cash or valuables from him because he was already asking me out from when I worked in his clubhouse last year, because I didn't want to have sexual relations with him. So when I was staying at my friend's hostel for like 2 weeks because we're having exams. So during that time, he still used to text me from time to time, even after I stopped working for him. So after I talked to my friend about it and that I don't want to have sexual relations with him, but he has money and I needed some money at that time. So that was how we came up with the idea of telling him that we want to do BDSM. So if he agrees to the BDSM and we like BDSM is like
It happens.
okay. I worked for him in his clubhouse last year for about 3 months until the clubhouse got shut down by the government. So on the first day that I submitted my CV to his hotel for the job, he copied my number off my CV and he called me and he told me that he wanted to have he wanted a relationship with me, but because I was working for him, then I used to turn him down. And during the course of the 4 months I worked in the club, every time he came into the club too, he always made advances at me.